as that was Chen coming through in 3 thrilling games against the former world #1, Song Wan-ho of Korea. We're actually going to stick with men's singles now, and it involves the home player, Anders Antonsen, who put out the former world champion and former world #1, Victor Axelsen, yesterday. That was a 3-game thriller as well. Today, Anders Antonsen is up against HUANG Yuxiang of China. Well, when we look at the draw from the quarter-final stage onwards, you can see that 2 Indian players are playing against each other, and apart from that, 7 different nations involved altogether from quarter-final stage, and that's always a healthy situation. Shrikant Kadambi is the only defending champion left in the tournament. The other 4 disciplines, the defending champions all lost yesterday. It really was an extraordinary day's play yesterday. But as you can see in the top half of the draw and the top quarter, this is an unseeded battle, the one we're about to watch, with Antonsen against HUANG Yuxiang.
Please welcome from China, HUANG Yuxiang.
HUANG Yuxiang, 25-year-old from China, making his second,
And then his
I do beg your pardon, his first appearance
Denmark,
here at the
Anders
Denmark Open.
Antonsen.
But listen to the roar from the fans as Anders Antonsen enters the arena. The young Dane who yesterday beat the man who was born here in Odense. And that was disappointment for the home fans. What a contrast today with the Danish fans behind Antonsen, because there's no doubt yesterday the fans here from Odense wanted the man from Odense to win, even though it was an all-Danish affair. He's not wearing his headband today.
It's probably coming.
Yeah?
Who knows? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, this is only the second meeting between the two. The first time they met was in the first round of the French Super Series last year, and that was won by Antonsen in 2 straight games. So Antonsen has won the toss. Ah, yes, here comes the headband. And has chosen to start that far side of the court. Different colour headband to yesterday. Yesterday it was a white headband, so obviously not a superstitious man.
Nope, you can say that. That's well spotted.
Yeah.
Man of confidence.
Yeah, you were telling us that yesterday. Well, it's such an opportunity for one of these 2 men. Of course, they both have been in semi-finals at Super Series level. And this man, Anders Antonsen, so he's waiting for his first appearance at semi-final level since the Super Series was replaced by the World Tour, whereas his opponent has been in a semi-final. That was the All England earlier this year. So 21 years of age from Aarhus, and Mark Kaljo of the Netherlands was in the first round, and then the #1 seed, last year's world champion Victor Axelsen, in 3 games, 1 hour and 4 minutes for that victory. Incidentally, his second victory over Axelsen in their 3rd ever meeting. In international play, that is. HUANG Yuxiang is 25, born in Hangzhou, the capital of Xinjiang province in eastern China. 34 on the world ranking at the moment, and he's the 4th Chinese player on the world ranking. Has been as high as 20. Beat Sai Praneeth in 3 games in the opening round, and then yesterday against #8 seed Kenta Nishimoto was 12-17 down in the first game. And obviously went on to win it, and then in the second it was 10 all, and then he won 11 of the next 13 points. So very, very strong in the second half of both of those games.
Ready to play?
Former European junior champion ANTONSEN, and a silver medal at last year's European Championships when he lost to Usif in the final, but that was the other occasion when he had beaten Victor Axelsen. That was at the semi-final stage. Freek Cox from the Netherlands is our umpire for this one. And Sean Supio from Trinidad and Tobago, our service judge. So I don't know, Morten, have you heard anything through the grapevine on how he's feeling today? Anything you can tell us without betraying trust?
No.
No?
No, I haven't. I actually spoke to his dad, but that was on other matters.
Yes. Okay.
I just said congratulations and, of course, good luck.
Yeah.
But it's very important for Anas, you know, to be able to follow up on the good win yesterday.
Yeah.
So there are some extra pressure on it.
Yeah.
And on my left, HUANG Yuxiang, China. HUANG Yuxiang to serve. Bubble. Play.
That was a good defensive shot by Anas ANTONSEN. The fact that he managed to get this one cross-court. Just outmaneuvered Huang a little bit, and that was enough for him to make the mistake.
Well, the last two Denmark Opens, there's been no home player in the men's singles semi-final stage. The last time, of course, the Dane was in the semi-final, 2015. So it's a big responsibility, added pressure for the fact that obviously the home fans would love to see a Dane in the men's singles
At least in the semi-final.
Yeah.
But he would never consider that. That's not his pressure. And I think it's a very fine test today, because yesterday, as we always talk about, he was playing up.
Yeah.
You know, there was no pressure. If you lose, you lose. Everybody will understand. Today, I feel that he feels he must win.
Yeah.
And therefore, he feels that he's probably playing down. The fact that his ranking is higher, the opportunity is great, all that. But that's just a test to his character, and I think he doesn't care. He is one of those guys that he will play whatever.
Right.
And that's where I said he reminds me so much about Thomas Lauritsen in the past. He was of the same caliber. He was really thriving on the challenge.
Yeah.
2-4.
So inspired by the opportunity, not intimidated by it.
Exactly. But Huang is a good player, so let's see.
He's been quite consistent this year. Semi-final at All England. HUANG Yuxiang. couple of quarterfinals on the World Tour as well. Thailand and Singapore, both Super 500 events. But I guess he doesn't really come to the forefront of your mind, or certainly not my mind, when I think of Chinese men's singles players, because you've got Lin Dan in the draw, 3-time former champion, Chen Long in the draw, 4-time former champion, Xiu Qi, who's the All England champion.
Yeah. And this is the last man standing for China. You would never have thought that.
No.
Well, of course, the game plan for HUANG Yuxiang would be that he must try to prolong the game as much as possible. He's a physically very, very strong player, and keep Anas on court for as long as possible would definitely be his game plan. And as soon as maybe he's successful in that, mistakes like this will come from Anas. Maybe he will get a little bit tired, take chances and so forth. So that's definitely the game plan.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
That's good scraping, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Straight down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nicely done. Okay, so if the game plan from HUANG Yuxiang is to extend the rallies, keep working his opponent as much as possible, what should the game plan of Antonsen be? Counteract that, or just not allow that to happen?
He must conserve energy between rallies, that's for sure. When he gets the opportunity, he must be extremely sharp and make sure that he plays the winners. You know, losing focus, concentration just for a second, not able to finish, you know, good opportunities to prolong the rallies, that is deadly for us. He must finish them when opportunity arises.
Oh, good block. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Landed in. Yeah, that was much better judgment.
6, 10.
It's been a very good start from the young game, Anders Antonsen, and he has a 5-point advantage at the mid-game interval here in the opening game.
包括推回啊什么时候，推的比较快。你要是一个后场一个口段一点，不要说一定要发力攻他，就是打完自己下他连贯快带下去，然后还是要把他正手这边去限制住，让球推上球上面，正手只要起不来，都在直线上。直线上这种球像刚刚那球一样，你就把它压进去，压到中路或者压下去，他这一个下一排球你就好抓了，就好做他球了。中半场就切还是要注意头顶啊。
Ja, lige nøjagtigt. Men meget vigtigt det er, at du tør at blive ved med at stille dig langt frem. Ja. Altså alle hans overspilninger har været forholdsvis flade, så dem kan du næsten nå at springe op i. Ikke?
Han er god til at ryge ud i den der lige og bare køre en krydskort.
Ja, men eventuelt lige give en enkelt cutter.
Ja, har kort på det hele.
Ja, det har du gjort indtil videre. Men du kan også selv vælge lige at vente med den, eller selv beslutte, hvornår den passer lige til den.
Just long. Did you manage to catch anything that Kenneth Jonassen was saying to Anders?
He was just in many ways saying one thing, and that's variation. Make sure that's good variation. Stand to the front of the court, try to take control front of the court, and then not be scared when Huang is lifting, because he's lifting very flat lifts, and it's relatively easy for Anders just to jump into it.
Oh, that was nice. Well left.
Yeah, there's no doubt if I was in the shoes of HUANG Yuxiang, I would start attacking a bit more. Try to see if we can shake Anders, get him out of his comfort zone.
A little over-ambitious with the defensive shot, do you think, trying to go cross-court on that?
It's a good idea to go cross-court, but you should only do it if it's absolutely necessary, because otherwise it becomes a little bit ambitious. if you're really sure that your opponent is following in and is standing on that straight block shot, then of course you have to try to go cross.
Yeah.
But here, I don't think HUANG Yuxiang has really proved yet that he's doing it. So play a few straight blocks and then see before you force yourself to go cross court.
Left. Did you hear what that was?
No, I didn't get it.
No. That's a wonderful shot. Got right behind that, didn't he? Turned the racket head at the last moment to hit it across court. That's a super shot.
It's almost like what we saw Son Wan Ho do as well in the previous match.
That's over. 10-18.
Oh, my goodness. Well, he got away with it. I'm not convinced that the flat fast exchanges should be played too often from the Danes' point of view.
But it did send a very good signal, however, that HUANG Yuxiang cannot be sure to win these flat exchanges, and that's sending a strong signal.
He's called a fault. HUANG Yuxiang was off to the side of the court because he knew he'd broken the strings of his racket and he knew
He's given up on it.
He'd given up on the rally. Look at this. Off he goes.
Yeah, it's not coming over. It's a complete right call by the umpire.
Absolutely.
It was never coming over.
Oh, well reached.
What is?
Chen Yu with the white top on.
状态先出来啊，动的状态要出来。
Lost a final here at the Denmark Open to Lindan.
19.
Was that 2003 or 4? Well left. Game point opportunities for the young game. Oh, serve is short of the mark. It got deflected by the top of the tape. This time, second time of asking, and Anders Antonsen of Denmark delights the home fans by taking the opening game 21-14 against HUANG Yuxiang. 19 minutes for the opening game. I have to say, I thought he looked in pretty much control right from the onset. Raced to a 4-love lead, 7-2. 10-5. Always looked in control.
速度会比较快，整体的速度啊，特别是这种后场打完后的连贯的速度，果断一点，肯定还是会推你，还是推你，所以你的站位实际上你就靠后一点，他现在没有往前压，这个时候等你球软了后，上来断你或者强你，他基本上很晚推着你还是往后靠，用球这样，但你站位也不是说我一定要往前走，等他的球出来了，再速回，打自己顺的球。 好不好？怎么算那个？他那个有的球啊，现在有的球他推的比较野，或者他放的比较野的时候，对，拍紧拿起来，就上面就准备的时候切一下，然后他肯定推你，因为你的球有时候到这里，有时候想不要太平，要么我就叭迎上去以后不入起来，啊，这个地面场就很难推弧度了，对，就迎出去的时候啊。
Ja, jeg synes, det er okay. Der var lige et par bolde der, ikke? Nå.
Det er, når jeg tager indgrebet, jeg vinder duellerne.
Ja.
Når jeg går efter temposkiften.
Ja, lige nok. Og at du ligger og varierer. At så er der nogen med temposkift, så er der det her, hvor vi lige trækker tiden ud. Men sammen her, hvis det er en stor bane, så lige neutralisere et par gange. Heroverfra, ikke? Der skal vi huske, at der skal slagene have en lille smule mere bid. For han kommer jo til, helt sikkert til og vil altså spille hurtigt deroverfra.
Ja. Straf ham.
Ja.
Centrer så stå klar i hjørnerne på ryg.
Lige nøjagtigt, ikke?
Yeah, good opening rally to this second game. Now I'm guessing, Morten, that Kenneth Jonassen was pretty happy with Antonsen in the first game. We didn't get to hear all of the coaching break from the Danish coach, but anything of significance that you picked up?
No, Anders was very happy. He finds it fruitful to attack, and he also finds it very fruitful to change pace. Some rallies you play sort of a normal pace, suddenly you explode, go really fast, then back again, and then really fast again. These kind of changes is scoring good points for him, and he was very happy with that.
Right. Well, it's been a good start to the second game by HUANG Yuxiang. He's been more attacking.
Yeah, they also expected that because he's playing on the slightly faster end of the court, and they did expect that Huang was coming out with more attacking play. So far, very successful. I think he's played 4 very good rallies.
That's a good acute angle.
That's what they talked about in the first interval with these flat lifts, that you can actually jump in and cut them off and create the angles on it. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what they spoke about in that incident. That's out. There's a lot of pressure on that serve. And that goes from both players. They're really attacking the low serve. See how far up front that Huang is standing. Try to see how close he's standing to that line. Surely some flick services are coming into play now. It's in. It's a good lift.
Yeah, very good lift. Inside the back line.
Again, if I have to point out something, I think Huang has been very successful attacking the backhand side of Anders. I know on a few occasions Anders has been able to sort of drive across court, but on most occasions he's actually winning the shots and smashes when he's playing it down the line, down to that backhand side. He's been very successful doing that.
Challenge here. I feel that's a wasted challenge.
It is. It's a tactical challenge.
Oh. Not a challenge.
I think so.
Well, he definitely raised his arm as if he was challenging. So 11-3. The advantage for HUANG Yuxiang.
Ja, han bliver så frem, og han blitzer lidt der i starten. Okay. Men mest af alt, så den duel, du godt nok slutter med at slå cutteren i, det giver dig noget initiativ, men du skal lige stå imod et par gange, ikke?
Ja. Nu skal jeg dreje ham, når han slår nedad. Han skal
Ja,
bare lige
ja, men jeg vil gerne have ind mod midten, i stedet for vinklen, for den selv skal han optage nettet, eller hurtigt løfter dig. Ja.
sådan noget, altså. Jeg skal bagbanen med at tage frem.
Ja.
Spille med catcheren op.
Ja, lige nok.
20 seconds.
Okay.
Nu her, få gang i det.
Ja.
顺的东西，对吧？不要打的话，犹犹豫豫，就这样把顺的东西打力度出来，速度打出来。那他没有的时候，他没有空间在什么综合平移的时候，这个时候就跟他打延级，对吧？就整个前半场还是比较拿快了以后，用戳放勾都可以不压。他如果人上来了，这种再扣出去就好，因为他人就掉。
So his player resumes. Morton, did you get more of what was said there?
Yeah, of course I got it, but it was more trying to do more of the same, but I do not agree personally. I think that Anas is not playing with patience enough. He wants to play attacking at badminton. I do completely understand that. But sometimes he's got to withstand the pressure a bit and wait for the proper opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah, this flick serve was a little bit too flat, but that's what I say. I think a lot of flick serves must come into play because both players are standing so close to that service line. That's going wide. Yeah. It's definitely a third game coming up very shortly.
Yeah. Good lift.
Out.
Over. 16.
In all honesty, he needs to be thinking about the deciding game now. He's not gonna come back from this sort of a deficit, Antonsen.
No, 10 points is too much. Yeah. And also in the way that he plays, he's not going to make it. So, yeah, it's a third game and then regroup. And I don't think he's got an advantage in trying to prolong the game in terms of the physical side of it.
Oh, crikey. That was close. Surprised HUANG Yuxiang didn't challenge that.
Silver. 17-8. Oh. 18-8. Number 9-18.
Oh, that was nice. So with that, worth winning a few more points just to give yourself the belief that when you have to play this end in the second half of the deciding game, you'll know what to do, how to cope with it.
Yep, I agree. It's about confidence. That's in.
Yeah, super shot.
That was over.
Well, once again down into Hannes's backhand side. I know it's really well placed, but still.
Well long.
12-19. That was over.
Got the net cords. And with that perfect net
20.
shot,
Game point. 12.
game point opportunities for HUANG Yuxiang. Standing in.
That was over. 13-20.
It's pure cosmetics anyway.
Yeah.
Game.
One game all.
Second game won by HUANG Yuxiang. 21-13. One game all.
Trækker du dig selv op, mens vi går her?
21-13 confirms the umpire.
Jeg har det hele.
37 minutes into the match. And it's one game all.
Ja, lige en aktie. Okay, er du i tvivl om, hvilket spil der er herovre for den her side?
Jeg tror, det kan prøve at fortsætte med at blive så meget op på forbanen.
Jo, men så må du lave den her lille maskering og så hen over ham. Men vi skal stadigvæk herover. Det er det, der virker over for den her side, det er at investere op.
Ja.
Ikke? Så lad ham bare komme, men du vil op og sætte dig på det. Ja. Ikke? Ja. Så op og true deroppe. Ikke? Hvis du skal lave overspilling, så er det med catcheren sådan her. Kun hernede, der løfter vi ned, og så stiller vi os klar, men vi skal frem i defensiven.
Kom på den catcher der.
Ja. Ikke?
Med benhårdt fremad.
Ja, og vi investerer op i hjørnerne hele tiden. Ja. Ja. Og catchen, når vi kommer frem, drejer den klar herinde over. Han kan ikke lade være.
Han pakker til tilbage.
Ja.
Virkelig ind at være klar.
Lige her, de første par bolde, der går du altså ind og tager initiativet op lige omkring offensiven. Ja. og så ligger du klar hele tiden. Hvis han vælger at spille den store bane, så centrer det, så han selv skal finde løsningerne. Men du skal være klar i kontraen hele tiden. Men en offensiv mindset. Hey. Ja, kom så.
Yes. 记住，上一个上去以后是转逗的，速度要快，就像第二局这样，自信。你不管要打什么，你要抢推压还是什么，先让自己这种顺状态先出来，不要让你老想等他先打你，先主动，先出去，先下手都没问题的。当然，只要你自己每个球战术投入起来，然后肯定他还是会推你比较多，特别是你就这样硬一点。后面你看你后场球就果断点硬一点，他其实他也勾不出来了，对吧？你这样到了往前。
Here's HUANG Yuxiang. Gets this final game underway. Presumably, Morton, the very simple tactics is to try and play the way he played in the first game, which is the way he won.
Exactly, but that's also what they talked about. Exactly the same approach as what they had, and he feels more comfortable on this side of the court. But, you know, I just have some doubts whether Huang actually allows Anas to play as what he did in the first game.
Yeah.
Time will tell. Let's see what does.
Yeah. I'm guessing as well that the crowd need to get more involved. The crowd went awfully quiet in the second game.
They did, and there was also a few sort of say, oh, come on, you can do better, and all that. So there was a few that it was going very quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, good body smash.
Yeah, really well played by Huang. I like the way he's playing. He's really quite aggressive. He wants to minimize whatever is happening here in the first part of that third game.
Yeah.
And then, of course, get on to the other side, which seems to suit both players best. And then really have a strong finish there.
Yeah. It seemed like a nothing shot, but it was jolly effective, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's using his reach.
Yeah, and ANTONSEN himself is a little more animated now.
4-2.
And then wastes it with a service error. That's his second, I think.
3-4.
Yeah, but he's under pressure in that service situation. I cannot stress enough that Huang is really standing close to that service line, and that is adding on tremendous pressure on that low serve.
Yeah.
But it's really clever. Clever.
He pays the compliment of a service error. His first of the match. Good defence.
Wow, how did he get that one back? That was really well played.
good defence. Yeah. That's when the cross-court backhand defence becomes effective.
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah. Well, players are just toweling down, Morten. You're only due to be with me for this next match, this match we're in at the moment. So I've got to give you my quiz question of the day.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
4 different players from China have won the men's singles here. Of course, we talked about Chen Long and Lin Dan. Do you remember the first or the other 2?
I got a name. The one that Sun Jun.
No.
There's something in the 80s. There was a guy who won it in the 80s, early 90s.
No, you kept winning it in the 80s.
Yeah, I won it a few times.
8 times, I think. Is that right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. 11 finals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7-3.
Oh, give me one name, please.
Bao Chun Lai.
Oh, yeah, but there's one before him.
One before him.
There's one before him.
Oh, yes, that's well played. That's the sort of attacking play that can be employed from that far side of the court.
Yeah, the easy option will be Sao Chenghua or Yang Yang.
You owe me the cup of tea tonight because it was Dong Jiong
Oh, yes.
in 1997.
1997. The year after the Olympics.
Yes. Where, of course, he was the silver medalist behind Paul Eric Hoy.
Yes.
8-3.
He's in a commanding position right now, isn't he? He's got to
He
keep
is.
this going.
He is. Got to keep it very, very steady.
9-3.
And then once again, it comes down to the start after the interval. How important that is.
Yeah.
Let's say Anas is getting away with 11-5, maybe 11-6. Winning, let's say, 3 out of the next 5 would make him very, very close.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have to break it down
Yes,
to smaller things and smaller compartments. Good play by, really good play by Huang. Really good.
Hold and flick.
Yeah, but not only that, it's also the angle he creates on it towards that backhand corner. Look at this, that's where it's going towards the backhand.
Yeah.
That's really well played by Huang.
Too long.
6-9. Ready, guys.
Looked so healthy at 9-3, didn't it? Now it's awfully close. There's only 2 points in it.
Losing 4 points in a row is a lot in a situation like this.
Yeah.
But it's all due credit to Huang. I really think he's playing well at the moment. That's out. Make it 5.
5 straight points and just 1 point the deficit. Six straight points. 9 all.
9-all.
Straight points.
Huang has been very successful when he is moving towards the net. He's pushing flat into the deep corners, and Anders is always stretched on the backhand, and he's stretched on the forehand and all that. He's really successful doing that, and then starting attacking the body after that.
Yeah.
What a comeback here by the Chinese.
Well, at least the run has come to an end as far as the Danish fans are concerned.
10-all.
So the advantage with HUANG Yuxiang, 1 point advantage. Eight of the last 9 points.
ind i midten, så fyrer den frem og
Ja,
trykker mig forbi.
men du rejser dig lige op. Ikke?
Ja, men jeg synes faktisk ikke, jeg når at reagere.
Nej, men du skal blive nødt til, hvis du lægger den der ind, så skal vi være klar. Ikke?
Jeg er bare i tvivl om, jeg skal prøve at spille over ham. Når
Jamen,
jeg
det må du gerne. Nå, nu er vi herovre på den her side. Vi ved, hvad han gør. Han træder endnu mere frem. Du skal ture og spille den højt op over ham. Ikke? Og stå i baglinjen. Ikke? Stå defensivt. Og så skal det langt ind. Det skal langt ind. Ikke? Ja, ja. Men det skal langt ind, og jeg vil gerne have... Du skal dække den her forhånd her.
往前压了，对吧？很明显往前压，加强了强化。这个时候你要把5前盯过来。
我以为他压上来，他前面突推了我几个，我以为他会高点，他会压我，没想到他还是放。
对，他就先拖吊拖，你就对了，后面你就先圆网，后面可以结合就好。你先圆网进去，他进来后你再快速出手出去，推他出去。他打上圆网，就是想等你球软，然后他戳你，对吧？先一个球一个球盯着，就注意把前面场还是要拿住。他如果推你出来有。
Well, there seemed to be some pretty specific instruction there from Kenneth Anderson.
Yeah, he wants him to cover his forehand, the deep forehand corner. He wants him to, again, because they think that Huang will be moving forward quite a lot and trying to control it, what he did in the second game, that Anas is prepared to lift high over him and stand his ground in his defence. Rather than pushing more flat lifts and all that, he wants to make sure that's on the back line.
Yeah.
So that's interesting change of tactics. So let's see if that one is working.
Once again, the smash from HUANG Yuxiang down the backhand side of Antonsen.
Thank you.
once again, Huang was really successful pushing this one here. Look at how stretched Anders is on that one. Then the block shot there, getting the lift. He was very successful in building up this rally. Unfortunately for him, he was missing that smash.
Well left. Oh, it's called good.
Yes.
I saw that as out.
Onside it.
Onside it. I think the line judge is saying he or she is onside it.
Right.
Nella, så er der plads nede den lampe hen.
Yeah. I was right. Anders was right. He was convinced it was out, but unsighted. Of course, they call for Hawkeye, and Hawkeye makes the decision for them. So nobody loses any challenges on that.
No doubt that it's time for Anders to serve the low serve and stand his grounds on this one. He's been flicking quite a lot and is getting punished on it.
Yes.
That's a really good play. Solid.
Yeah. Antonsen points to the back corner and looks at his coaches, asking whether that one he just played.
Yeah, should I leave it?
Should I have left it?
Yeah.
I think he was right to play it.
It was in.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you.
But sometimes you just want to have an excuse for, you know,
Yes.
being into trouble. That's how the mind works now and again.
Absolutely. Well, we really are nearing crunch time, aren't we? Each and every point so precious at this stage of a match. It's flicked again.
That's in,
again.
that's in, that's in. Oh. Really played by Huang. Got himself out of a lot of trouble on that one. Oh, well played by Anders. The smash played on that forehand side of the body. That's so favourable to play.
15-all.
Aiming towards just outside of that right hip.
Der er plads derude, det er vi enige om, ikke? Det er sådan,
15 all.
That's in. That's in.
That's a beauty.
But you can't blame HUANG Yuxiang for trying on that forehand attack. Because he's been so successful on the backhand attack that eventually Anders is going to move out there to cover it. So I think it was clever to try on the forehand side, but both times Anders was getting it back. The last one, obviously, with a lot of interest.
Yes. Ryan, perfect.
15.
Well, the lucky net cord for HUANG Yuxiang.
16 all. Late.
A little bit of triple.
That's what he was very successful doing yesterday against Victor Axelsen as well. That attack on that return of serve, that did a lot of damage.
That's over.
Just clipping the top of the tape there. And I could see Anders saying to his coaches, he can't be that lucky. You know, it happened in the previous rally as well, so that's 2 in a row.
It's in. Yeah, that's a super shot.
18, 17.
Very nice. Yeah. Got caught trying to play the flat exchanges, the fast exchanges.
Yeah, and then I think Huang chose exactly the right point in time to move forward and kill it.
Yeah.
I know he hit it on the frame and all that, but he did it perfectly.
Yeah. So a 2-point advantage and 2 points away from a place in the semi-final.
Oh, that should have been a winner. Hit the tape again.
Yeah.
That's going long. Oh.
Yeah. And then the clear from Antonsen from a shuttle that was almost certainly going long of the back line was desperately short. That one really invited the tacking play. Well, where's the smash gone again? Down the backhand side.
Yeah, yes.
So on a run of 4 straight points, HUANG Yuxiang on the verge of victory here. 3 match point opportunities.
Match point. 17.
Oh, great defence. Swayed his body out of the way. Yeah. That's a nice finish to the rally. That's the incredible defensive shot.
18-20.
Two match points have been saved. Just one more remains for HUANG Yuxiang.
This one here, this one is very brave by Anas. He's actually stepping forward into it.
Yeah.
And that is a complete overcommitment. Anywhere else, that would have gone wrong.
Yeah.
On a match point.
But he who dares wins.
So they say.
Still match point for HUANG Yuxiang. Unbelievable defence. Oh, that is extraordinary.
And this time he got it back when it mattered the most.
And not only got it back, got the neck caught.
Yeah.
Look how quickly he's up again.
And look at how he's hesitating when he's playing the last one, the tap, because he don't want to be faulty. Can you imagine that?
20 all.
Well, we're treated here, aren't we?
Oh, we certainly are. This is fabulous. He's missed it. Would you believe it? Having just survived 3 match point opportunities, now ANTONSEN has a match point himself. He doesn't know what to do with himself, how to celebrate. Hugs coach Kenneth Jonassen and Jakob Hoy. The crowd on their feet. 17-20 down. Survives 3 match points. And then on a run of 5 straight points, closes out the match. 22-20. What a remarkable match. What a thrilling quarter-final. An hour and 8 minutes. And ANTONSEN reaches a first ever World Tour semi-final. This is the final rally.
That's going into the history books, that one.
almost as good as Anders Rasmussen when he won the men's doubles at the recent China Open. What is it with you, Davis, and your celebrations? This is fantastic.
Totally out of control.
Watch this again. Down on his knees, he was going to pull his shirt, then he was leaping in the air, then he's pulling on his shorts. Confirmation of the score. That's all that matters as far as Antonsen is concerned, because victory to the Dane, 22-20 in the deciding game.